Hello, my friends. Welcome to Tuesday Night Live. I'm so happy to see you. I'm a few minutes late, um, but I'm glad to see some of you already tuning in. As you hop on, let me know where you are tuning in from. Hi, Carrie from Arkansas. How's your weather there in Arkansas? What kind of action are you getting from this weird storm that's going through? I'm in Florida, for those of you who may be new to my channel. I am in Florida and we are getting some rain right now, but I'm kind of in north central Florida. I would live in Gainesville, Florida. And so we are not expecting anything more than some maybe really kind of icy rain in the morning. So we'll see how that goes. But in the panhandle of the state of Florida, they are having snow right now. It's been snowing all afternoon and evening, and it's been blowing my mind. I have a friend in Louisiana who got over 8.5 inches of rain today. Um, I think my cat is stuck somewhere, but I don't see her. That's weird. Sorry. Clover is in here, for those of you who know me and know who Clover is. Um, so Um, let's see. So, hi, Evie. Hi, Karen. I know where you're tuning in from. Yeah, it is raining down by you, Evelyn. Okay. Well, let's talk real quick about some things that are going on. And then I have two projects to share with you tonight that are awesome gifting, like a great gifting duo. So if you have someone you still need to give like maybe a New Year's gift to, or maybe it's someone that you don't see at Christmas and don't necessarily do Christmas presents, but you might want to give them a New Year present, I have a great present little duo for you tonight. So I'm excited to share that with you. I just came back from spending the weekend with my Stampin' Besties up in Michigan. My friend Michelle lives about an hour and a half from Detroit, and we went up there and spent time strategizing about our businesses and working on team events for the future and just kind of being together, which is awesome because it was the first time we had ever done that outside of an event. Either we were hosting an event together, we were at a Stampin' Up event, or someone else's event. So it was a really special weekend because I love those women. And it was just so great to kind of just do nothing but like live in our Stampin' Up bubble all weekend long, just the three of us. So I am just really excited having come home from that. And it was cold in Michigan. It was like close to zero or about zero, and it's going to be -17 there tomorrow morning. So I'm glad that I'm finally home because I don't know if I could handle that. I mean, I would just be inside, right? But one of the things we planned was our Sale-a-Bration celebration. And so, as you know, right now is Sale-a-Bration. And that is when you shop, you get to select free items out of our Sale-a-Bration catalog. You can also host by either hosting like a gathering and inviting your friends, or just ordering at least $350 between you and your friends. It can be online or in person. You're going to get $30 more in Stampin' Rewards as free product. So that's really exciting when you have a $350 workshop order. And then also there's great benefits for joining right now during Sale-a-Bration. So purchasing the starter kit and joining my team. You get either $30 of additional product in your $99 starter kit. So instead of $125 for $99, it's $155 for $99, or you can get the $125 and select 2 bundles of markers and get a free stamp set as well. So 20 markers in a stamp set additionally, or $30 additional in the starter kit. And the starter kit doesn't mean anything more than you have opportunities and chances. So it gets you a discount on Stampin' Up product. It means that you're a part of my team and you get to participate in some exclusive team One Crafty Sister / CRAFTastics team events. And you also get invited to Stampin' Up exclusive events. Plus, there's a whole community a whole creative community that you would be welcomed into. So that's kind of what's going on with Sale-a-Bration. With One Crafty Sister, I don't know if you saw, but we are having a fun event at the One Crafty Sister studio on Saturday, February 1st. I'm so excited about this event, y'all. I have been wanting to learn how to make those cute, adorable decorated cookies like the royal icing cookies. And my friend Melissa makes these cookies, and together we are going to learn how to make some adorable Valentine's season cookies. Plus, you're going to make custom packaging, and you'll have a kit to also make cards. So it's called Cards and Cookies Camp. It is, again, in my studio in Gainesville, Florida. It's limited number of seating, so we can have space to do cookies and our packaging and everything. But I would love for you guys to attend if you can. It's $50 for the event. We'll have snacks and drinks there, as well as lots and lots and lots of fun. So if you would like the link to register for that event, just comment cookies link. Okay. So if you're on my email list, you already got it. But if you're not on my email list and you would like that, just pop in the comments cookie list, and I will cookie link, sorry, and I will, after the video, go and send you the link with the information to that, because I didn't put it in the comments here or in the video description. So let's get to stamping. I have two fun projects, and we're going to use a little bit of the Beautiful Wishes, or Delightful Wishes, sorry, bundle. And this is a fun bundle because it has really neat pairing of sentiments. So you have this great stamp here that says wishing, but it also comes with the die that says wishing, and then the outline. Okay, so you can do some really cool things with that wishing word. And then you have the sentiments: wish you were here, wishing you all the best, wishing you a happy birthday, wishing you lots of love, and wishing you well. Okay, we're going to use one of these sentiments tonight and just use this great die here. So I'm not using this bundle extensively tonight. We are going to play more with this on another night, but for tonight we are going to use some sentiments and the beautiful paper that coordinates with it. So this is the Floral Delight paper. I'm going to flip the camera down and show you this beautiful paper. All right, so this is a 12 by 12 paper, and it has some beautiful patterns on it. So you can see these gorgeous flowers. This is kind of like a textured weave pattern. Some more flowers. Lots and lots of flowers. So if you like just bright, happy flowers, I love this pattern. It's like a burlap bag. Some more flowers. I think these look like mums, right? I'm not like a flower expert, so tell me what kind of flowers these are in here. Some gorgeous little yellow and white gingham. Some more viney flowers. Some diagonal patterns. Some additional pretty flowers, and this cute kind of geometric print. So this paper honestly just makes me happy. There's also a vellum that goes with it. If you love vellum, the floral and gingham vellum, let me show that to you real quick. Not using it on the projects tonight, but it has this beautiful pattern of flowers. And then this one, which is kind of on like a pool party background. It's really pretty. And then a blue or pool party gingham. So really fun things that you could do with this. And like I said, we're not using this tonight. Oh, there's Kitty Feet. Clover wanted to come in here tonight, so I decided I would let her. We'll see if it's a mistake, little girl. All right. They do like to be with their mommy, and I was out of town. So it's only fair to give them some attention. However, it doesn't always work when I'm trying to film now, does it? Okay, so Daddy to the rescue. I am going to start out with a card for you tonight using this bundle. And it's not a real complicated card. It's pretty, though, and simple, and features a little bit of the stamp set and this kind of geometric patterned paper. Oh, let me tell you really quick, before I get very further, you do have an option to get a free kit to make the two projects that I'm going to show you tonight. So you can get your kit by placing an order with me this week through next Monday for $40. Place an online order of $40 or more, and I'm going to send you the kit to make these projects, including a mini calendar, and you'll see what that's for when I get to that. And then at $50, you'll also get a package of bling of my choice out of my collection, or depending on what's available. So it may not be what I use tonight, but it will be a brand new, exciting pack of bling. And then at $60, you then get to select a free item from the Sale-a-Bration catalog, a level 1 item, stamp set, paper, ribbon, embossing folder. There's all kind of cool things, gems, sequins. And then at $120, you get to pick a level 2. You can either get 2 level 1s or 1 level 2. So just wanted to let you know that I do have that ordering special in case you see stuff here tonight that you really love. The host code, if you want to make note of that. Whoops, wrong graphic. This is the host code to use with your order. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip it down and we'll go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start by adhering, lift you up a little bit, get a little better view. Okay, I'm going to start by adhering this paper onto an old olive card base. This is a 4 1/4 by 11 card base. And I have this pretty patterned paper. Both sides are pretty. Both sides are, but I'm going to use this geometric pattern here. That's one thing that I do love about Stampin' Up! Is just how beautiful their papers are. They make me happy. So happy. So this piece of paper is 3 3/4 by 5, and I will be emailing out the tutorial with pictures and all your measurements, so you don't have to take notes. Just make sure that you're on my email list. If you're not, there is a link in the video description so that you can join my email list and get all my free tutorials and event notifications. Okay, I have a banner that's cut from the Nested Essentials dies. This is a really handy set of dies, really versatile. It comes with 4 of each in this, I don't know what you call this shape. This shape, a rounded edge rectangle and a banner. And I love them because they're all stitched in some way, shape, or form. This banner is kind of like double stitched around the edges, and I really like it. We're going to wrap some lemon lolly twine and tie a bow here. This is kind of not completely a monochromatic card because we do have 2 colors, but it is simple in its color. Does not have a lot of colors in it. So I'm going to take and tie a bow here. On our banner. Okay. And this is going to go on dimensionals on our card front. So we'll just go ahead and add those dimensionals. One of the things we got to do this weekend when I was in Michigan at my friend's house was we actually got to go to a family event with her. It was her extended family Christmas gathering this weekend. And I love family. So for me, it was an honor to be able to go and spend time with her family and meet the people that formed her, my friend Michelle, as a person, because she's an awesome person. And that just made me really happy to get to meet them. And I knew, some about some of them, and those close to her and her family. And that was just so neat and really just an honor. Because family, for me, family is everything. And family's not always pretty, it's not always perfect, but it is everything. So, all right, so I have this kind of laid out here and on. Now we're going to do some stamping on this piece of basic white. I do need a little grid paper so I can stamp off. We are going to stamp this two-step flower. Now I will tell you that it is easiest to stamp with the detail stamp first and then come in with the more solid stamp. So it's hard otherwise to line them up. So let me scoot over here for you guys. I'm using some Daffodil Delight. Just going to stamp that there. So that is the detail. And then I'm going to take the solid stamp and I'm going to stamp off first. And then I'm going to line it up over top. Now it doesn't have to be perfect. We're not cutting it out or anything, but it's fairly easy to line up that way. So if you get easily, like you're not like, I don't know which piece is which, one thing you can always do is take, let's see here. You can just take like a Sharpie or a marker and do an arrow here that says up. And that lets you know that that's the top. And then same way here, you can do that so that when you're using this stamp, you have an easy way of knowing which way they layer. Okay, so that's just a quick little tip if two-step stamping gets tricky for you, especially with these photopolymers. Okay, so we've got that. Now we're going to stamp a little bit of leaves on here with some old olive. Take that, stamp that off, and just put some leaves in around. Like so. Okay, so there's my leaves. And this is going to go layered on top here with some dimensionals as well. So I'm going to actually take dimensionals and add them to the banner, and that's going to make it easy for me to line it up and get it stuck just right. Don't these colors just make you so happy? They do me. Like yellow is just a really happy color for me. Okay. Now I have, this is the die from the Delightful Wishes bundle, and I cut it out of that kind of burlap bag looking patterned paper. Okay. And we're going to stamp our sentiment on there using pecan pie ink. And the sentiment says, lots of love. So I'm stamping it a little over to the side because we're going to actually cut the end off of this. And then this is going to go on our card. Okay. Now we need some bling. And I tell you, I wasn't sure. I have 2 blings here because I was like, do I want to kind of pull in some more of this pecan pie here? Or do I want to go in with some kind of this darker yellow? And I really think I want to pull in the pecan pie as I look at this. That is what I want to do. So let me get out my, where is my other take your pick tool? Oh, here it is. Okay. Choose my take your pick tool. Just add some of these on here. Oops, slid over. There we go. And then maybe one more down here. Okay. So that is our card. Simple and sweet, but really happy. We need to put a layer of basic white on the inside. Do that. So I have a piece of basic white to add here. And I think we'll add like a little strip of DSP because I always like to add some DSP to tie in the inside and the outside. So let me grab these scraps here. Let's see what we have. Let's take and just cut a strip of this pattern. I'm just going to cut a 3/8 inch strip. And the question is, let's see. I think I'm going to do it along the side here. So sometimes what I like to do is if I have a card that's kind of weighted, I feel like it's weighted a little bit to the left, even though most of the detail is in the center. I'm kind of weighting in the left. So I'm going to weight the inside with a strip of DSP here. So let me trim this off at 5 1/4. So I'm going to weight it kind of on the opposite side, if that makes sense. That's how I'm making my decision of where I'm putting it. And it's just a little strip of paper, but it just does a lot. You can always take 2 patterns and add another strip. For instance, let me see. I love, not that one, not that one. That's not what I meant to grab. Let's see, like this pattern, you could take and cut an even smaller strip of this pattern and add it here. It's just a great way to give that extra detail to the inside of your card. And it's simple. Okay. You can either butt it up. I'm kind of layering over it. All right, there is our simple and sweet, but happy colors. Let's get my bow situation straight here. Card. Do not twist on me. All right, so there you go. Project number 1. All right. Let me check the comments real quick since I get distracted. That paper is pretty. Oh, Kathy, this bundle and paper products are your new favorites? Yeah. I did go with the pumpkin pie for the accents. So yeah, if you love what you're seeing on this video, I'd love to have you share it with your friends, anyone that you think might enjoy watching this video, watching the card, or just say, you could send it to them and say, hey, I thought of you when I saw this card. It says lots of love, and I love you. Okay, let's move along to our second project. I've got a pile of all kind of things here. Look at this. We are going to make a gift to go along with our card, and it is going to be a desk calendar. Okay, so I have these little Tailored Expressions mini tear off calendars, and I get these every year, and I like to do something fun with them. So we are going to make a different, it's different to me, type of calendar mechanism. Okay, so let me make sure I do this right. And again, I am going to send out directions for this, so do not worry, you'll get the measurements. So this is an 8-inch by 5.5-inch piece of old olive, and I am going to score this at 4 inches first. And then I am going to turn it this way at the 2-inch mark. And I am going to cut from 2 inches to 6 inches. So I have this lined up at 2 inches here. I'm going to kind of hold my trimmer arm up and bring my trimming blade to until I see this line here on the trimmer blade match up with the 2, the line at the 2 here. So let me pull this up. Can you see how those 2 line up? So now I'm going to take and pull this down to the 6 until it lines up with the 6. So now I've pulled it down till it lines up there with the 6. Okay, so I have this little slit here. So we're going to take and turn this and go back to 2 inches, and we're going to score from this line down to the bottom. So you can see this lines up here at 3.5 inches. Okay, so I'm just going to put my score piece there and go down and do it a couple times. Okay, and now I'm going to turn it over and go to 2 inches, and we're going to score from the bottom up to the score line. So I'm just going to take this and go up to the 2-inch mark, back, up, back. Okay, so we have this, this, and this. Now I have made a card like this before, and it was super fun. And so we're going to turn that fun card into a standing calendar, desk calendar. So I'm just going to go ahead and score all of these lines so they're nice and crisp. I've got my bone folder, and I did that. And now I have lots of paper and layering to do. So let's start out with this. Where's my other piece of paper? Okay, here it is. We have some lemon lolly and one of those beautiful Patterns of Designer series paper. So I am going to adhere these together. So I think what I'm going to do is just adhere all my pieces of DSP to their cardstock mats and just kind of make a pile of them. So I'll set this out of the way for now. Just kind of easy to get them all done. I have a piece of that gingham So I'm going to add that to its mat. Okay, there we have that. I have this piece here. I just chose some different patterns so we could feature more than one on this project. It's raining outside and it sounds like it's windy, so it's like you hear the rain and then you don't hear it and then you hear it and then you hear it. Okay, so there is that piece. And now we have 3 squares of lemon lolly and we have 3 pieces of this fun kind of striped geometric pattern. I want to make sure they're all in the same kind of angle, but it doesn't matter when you're gluing it down. You can always kind of turn them before you put them on. And I like to use liquid glue when I'm doing things with these precise matte lines. There's lots of lines here, and I want them to be nice and crisp and even. And so I use my Tombow liquid adhesive for that, so that when I put my pieces together, I'm able to kind of slide my paper around to get it just in the right spot. It's forgiving compared to our other adhesives. All right. So there are those 3 pieces. All right, look at all those happy pieces. They just make me happy. All right, so I'm going to kind of lay them out. Oh, this is going to go here, 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 and here. Okay, and make sure that goes. All right, so this is kind of what we're going to do on our card. Like so. We're going to take these pieces and put them on the card here. So I'm going to start with this larger piece. We'll slide those to the side. And just add them to our card base. So over the years, I've made Post-it note holders for calendars. I've made easels. I like the easels. I have made, oh, what do you call it? The little acrylic picture frames from the Dollar Tree, the little flat acrylic ones that have a stand on them. Those are really awesome for these calendar projects. You can just put pretty DSP inside them, wrap some ribbon around them. It's really easy to make them really pretty. But I haven't done one like this before. A card, yes. Calendar, nope. The fun thing is it's easily mailable. And sometimes that's why I like the easel, because you can stick it in an envelope and mail it because it's card sized. Whereas if you have something that's like a picture frame or the little Post-it note holder with the calendar, it is not flat and a little bit harder to mail. So that's why this appealed to me. Okay. Now with your kit, you'll get all these pieces of cardstock and designer series paper cut for you. Your patterns may be slightly different than this, just because as I prep for these, I might run out of one pattern or something. So they, as you can tell, they all look beautiful, right? And they all coordinate because Stampin' Up! Is a master coordinator. Okay, so this stands up like this. Okay, so this is what the card looks like, or the piece looks like. It's a little fun fold. Now we have our calendar, and I have a piece of the designer series paper. I liked this kind of green. This is like that like on the card, the burlap, but it's the olive, old olive. So we're going to add this to here, and I'm just going to use a little bit of tear and tape for some more solid adherence. It's a little stronger. Okay. I'm going to add this to this layer to give it a nice little mat. Okay. And then we're going to add this to the card here. Okay. I love all the contrast of the borders. It's just, I am a straight and defined lines girl. I always have been. Now, we need something else on here, right? Because that's kind of boring, right? So I cut out one of these flowers from the kit. Let's see, I actually cut out two. Where's my other sneaky little flower? Well, did the cat steal it? Or is it still in my... Where did my other flower go? It's the disappearing flower. I cut out two so that I could see if I wanted to have two on my card. And I'll be darned if it is... I have the supplies here to make a second one. Cut out the second flower, not here. That's okay. We're going to add this on dimensionals. I didn't intend on using it here. I was just going to show you like an alternate idea, but let's just put this on some dimensionals, and I'll show you a couple other things you might want to add to it. There's that. I had this ribbon, this twine that we used on the card, so I'm going to take and feed this. Oh, don't want to do it with that. That's a little dangerous, Jennifer. Just take our scissors and just kind of feed it underneath. So another thing that my friends and I did this weekend was we stayed up one night to god awful hours as if we were like teenagers at a slumber party. When was the last time you did that? We just were having so much fun, and we were actually getting work done, and we just stayed up really late, or shall I say really early into the next morning. It was great. Only because we didn't have to be up at the crack of dawn to go anywhere in the morning, but we did have to get to the airport, and that was no problem. Okay, so I have that on there. Goodness, my fingers aren't working tonight. So this can fold up like this, and you can sit on a desk. Now you could take and add other flowers here, like if you wanted to take the bundle, and let's see here. You know, we've got some little flower details that you could cut out and add. You could also add a sentiment, like if you wanted to do the lots of love to tie it in, what we could do is cut another one of the banners that we cut for our card. So this is the banner. Let me get my cut and emboss and we'll cut one of those out. Let's see here. So I think that would be cute, is to kind of tie that in. So I'm just going to use the mini cut and emboss here. I'm going to get a little piece of that. Let's see, I feel like I have a scrap of it. Maybe I don't. Not. I don't need much. All right. Let's cut this out. Oops, I don't know if I actually cut. Oh, I did. It was so quiet. I didn't even think that it actually went through. Okay, so we have that. And this is just so we can kind of tie the two pieces together. So let's see. I think I'm just going to stick the lots of love on there again, because I think that would make me happy to have this sitting on my desk and for it to say lots of love. Now, the question is, where am I going to put it so I know where I want to? Okay. I feel like I want it to go here so that when this is open, it kind of sticks out a little. All right, I think I know what I'm doing. I'm still going to cut off the end like we did on the card. Okay. I'm going to add some glue, and I'm going to give it one mini dimensional just to support it. We need to support all the things. Add this. Oh, get this a little further in. I talk to myself. I was doing that today at work at my day job, and I told my boss, I said, sorry, I kind of talk to myself. And he's like, do you do that often? And I said, I do. And sometimes I answer myself back. Okay. So now we have our lots of love. So now when it stands up, it kind of pops up, and we need some bling on here. So I'm going to go back to those pecan pie bling. And kind of add them around. Oops. All right, come here. I have a little tricky bling. Okay. So we have your calendar, perfect and ready for the desk, and the coordinating card. And you could put this all together in one envelope. It might require an additional ounce postage stamp. Oh no, don't untie your bow. It probably will require, because of the calendar, it kind of makes it would be a little thicker. So for safety, I would package it nicely. I might even put another piece of cardstock or designer series paper over the top of this so this stays nice and clean, and then package it together with an additional stamp. Now, if you want to put a message on here, you can take and put a panel of basic white so that you could put a message on there to your friend. But there is our projects for tonight. A beautiful giftable set of a desk calendar for 2025 and a cute card. What do you guys think? Do you like them? Do they make you happy? Do the colors make you as happy as they make me? They really make me happy. This is a color, yellow is a color that I wish I could wear, but I really can't unless it's like a fall kind of color, like a crushed curry. I can wear a crushed curry. I can't wear a lemon lolly or a daffodil delight. It makes me look bleh. It does. It makes me look bleh. So yes, at least it isn't snowing freezing cold. So like I said, you might have someone that you need to give a gift to, and it's still January, so calendars are still great gifting. I just had not done this yet, and I had these calendars on my desk, and I'm like, darn, I need to make my calendars. So you can get your kit to make these, one of each of these, the card and the calendar stand, as well as a calendar with your order of $40 using the host code between now and Monday, the 27th. Is that, or the 20, is the 21st? Yeah, 27th, next Monday. And yeah, that is my projects for you tonight. I hope you guys like them. I really love them and I enjoyed sharing them with you tonight. Tell me in the comments who you send these things to. Do you send calendars to any of your friends? I can tell you that I have 2 friends at work, my old job, that I give them to, and I actually every year give them a replacement calendar. So I have 2 friends that I set 2 calendars aside, and then one of my sisters, I've given her a calendar every year. They kind of have their calendar and they just add this to it every year. So who do you, or who would you gift this calendar to if you got the kit and made it yourself? That's what I'd like to know. Who would you gift it to? Someone that's really special, right? You would give it to someone that's really special, or someone that you just wanted to make smile. Those are the two requirements. They're either special or you want to make them smile. It's a win-win situation for you, whichever one you choose. So other things going on. We have 3 new kits if you have not seen them. A birthday kit that is birthday cards that are super adorable, as well as, oh, let me show you. I have them here. They are so cute. And I can tell you which kit they are. This is the brightest birthday kit. So you make, I think, 3 each of these cards. So this cute little happy birthday card. I love it. And I don't know if you can see the gold foiling. Yeah, there you go. You can see that beautiful gold foiling. And the envelopes are just as cute with gold foiling. This little candle, birthday candles. It's kind of like iridescent foil. Can you see all the colors in it? It's so pretty. And then that cute envelope. And then this one has balloons and a present. And that cute envelope with the gold detail. And that kit, I think, is $23. It's the brightest birthday kit. Yep, and you make 9 cards, so 3 of each. And then for $14 or $13, I'm trying to remember, there's an adorable kit where you get to make coordinating gift bags. So this one coordinates with this card. How cute is that? I love it. And then this one coordinates with the ice cream card. And you don't have to do it this way. You could totally do it this way, see, because they all coordinate really well together. Okay. And then there are these cute gift card holders. my bow came apart. Here, this is what it looked like, my bow. And you can either just slide this off, okay? And then it opens up and there's this really cute spot for a gift card. Look how cute that is. It's like the cutest little package. I don't know if I can get this back in without really focusing here. Sure I can. There you go. Not too hard at all. So really cute. And I think you get 3, well, let me see. I have a kit here. This is it. Yeah, it's called the Birthday Bash Kit. And it makes you make 4 gift bags and then 4 of the gift card holders. So you can see there what it does. So, and I think it's only $13. So I think that's a fun and great deal. And I love the 2 kits coordinate together like that, because we haven't had kits that coordinated together like that. So, oh, excuse me. That's my sign that it's time to quit talking when I start to cough. So thank you guys for oh, excuse me. I'm covering up my mouth and walking away, but my microphone is actually with me. So if I just coughed real loud in your face, I'm so sorry. Have a great evening. Thanks for tuning in tonight and staying with me to watch the projects. And I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. If you're local and you're coming to Card Club this weekend, we're making some pretty projects with the mixed florals. Do I have them here to show you? Do I want to show you? I actually haven't put the bling on them yet. That's funny. I'll just show you one. I'll just show you one. This is one of the cards that you're going to make. Whew. Little sneak peek. I like to surprise my Card Club members, so I try not to show too much, but I will see you Saturday if you are coming to Card Club. You guys have a great night. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye.